Wow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello YouTube, I'm Elwirfy and today we are going to be going ahead and making another list for the Blood Angels. This list is being created on the 14th of November. It's important to note that FAQ changes may occur, in which case some of these lists may become invalid later down the road, but considering the last FAQ update date was in September, I believe that this list should be good for quite a while. So even if it's not good, hopefully this can generate some ideas for you when this list does. I mean, it will eventually become outdated as points change. But for now, we're going to be trying to... this list I'm making here is going to be the most model-intensive list, I would say. It features the most amount of stuff that we're putting out, I think. And it should be pretty good. Obviously, that's up for the community to judge. Feel free to post in the comments below what your opinion is of this list. And just so you guys know, I am using the app BattleScribe in order to create this list, and they were supposedly last updated on November 11th. So this should be super fresh, super recent. Any issues that happen, that occur, that maybe the app hasn't caught up with yet, feel free to let me know. I will happily change in some edits into the description of this video, as long as any of the other videos you might have seen for my lists, if there are in fact problems. And I'll be updating, pretty much I'll just re-update the list. So anyway guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I mean, why not, right? That is the point of the video. So we'll go ahead and start, as always, with our HQ choices, which is very important for any list. You must have HQs. So we are going to have, of course, the captain. And the captain is going to be coming in at 81 points. Remember that this captain is using a power sword and a master-crafted bolt gun. Lamarty's is going to be the warlord today, and he will be costing 100 points. And I'll just mark that he is the warlord. Okay, and so that means we'll have a total of 181 points. Great, sounds good. Now let's go ahead and move on to the troops section. So, what are we bringing out for the troops today? Well, first off, we're going to be using an intercessor squad. I just picked them up. They're really nice. As you guys can see, the middle picture, that's, which way do I point towards this? Yeah, this picture right here, that is my current army as it stands at the time of making this video. Just so you guys know. I haven't mentioned it before, but this is actually my stuff. That's a picture I found on the internet. That's my YouTube logo. Hooray! So anyway, the Intercessor Squad, that's going to be coming in at 170 points. And this is, of course, going to be 10 man. 10 people involved in this squad. And then we're moving on to the TAC squads, because I don't own any scouts. So TAC Squad 1 here, it's going to be costing us 150 points. Okay. And that is going to be 10 man. Oh, and this will be the missile launcher. This one features a missile launcher. That's important to note. Let me kind of move my phone out of the way here. Okay, so Tactical Squad number 2. This one's going to be 144 points. And I'm actually gonna... Nah, we'll keep it consistent on this piece of paper. So it'll be 10 man. And this one is going to be the one that features the Melta. Or I should say the Melta gun. But it's a Melta. Okay. And then Tactical Squad, our next Tactical Squad for our troops. Squad number 3. It's only going to be 136 points. Again, making sure to be 10 man, right? 10 man. And this one supports a flamer, because Blood Angels love close assault, so good to have some extra flamers in there. Plus it helps if they're getting charged. Very good on Overwatch. And then for our final tax squad number 4, it's going to be coming in at 161 points. It's going to be 10 man again. And this one will actually feature the missile launcher and the flamer. Okay, so that'll be all of our troops, and the troops total does come in up here at 761 points. Very good. Now we move on to the elites of our army here. So first off, we're going to have a Death Company squad. Sure, we'll spell it out. These guys are going to be 280 points, and these guys, I'll double check how many men are in them. They're going to be 14 man, and they're going to have jump packs, so I'll write in jump. And then I should have actually wrote a ×2 on this, but I forgot. So we'll just rewrite it as it is, the Death Company. So this will feature lots of units, because we have lots of troops, as well as lots of our elite, with our 2 Death Company squads here being very good. Okay. Now, we're going to have the Death Company Dreadnought. Do a little bit of abbreviating here. Going to be only 136 points, and that's going to be with... oh, I need to change that. I apologize. Yeah, I do know it'll be 130... maybe 135. Did I screw that up? I did. I apologize for that. That's going to be 131 points. And this will be with the Talons. Okay. And then we're going to have Terminator unit as well. I'm going to be using all of our elites in this one. And that's going to come to, they're completely standard. Nothing special about them. 165 points. And they're the, let us note that they're shooty. They're not assault, they're shooty Terminators. And that'll bring the total for this particular section up to 856 points. Huge amount. For heavy support, we will have a heavy support section. It's going to be quite small, but we need something, right? For heavy support, it will just be a single Predator. And this Predator is going to be costing us 180 points. And that'll actually total out the entirety of the heavy support section. And there's no dedicated transport in this list. And this list is going to be coming to 1,978 points. Okay, so that's pretty good, and we will be awarded 5 command points for this list. And I'm going to go ahead and hold up the paper now, so that way you guys can take a good look at this. I think this list is going to be a lot of fun, definitely more fluffy. Should have a lot of DACA coming out, obviously with bolter tactics and stuff. As long as everyone's using bolters, they'll get to be rapid firing a lot. And the math looks good to me. Probably would want to add in, why couldn't we add in more Death Company? Did I do that wrong? Oh, I think another 17 brings us over. Let me double check actually while I'm looking at it. I I hate to do this. Can we, if I add in another, does that bring us over? It does not. I super apologize. I'm doing on-the-spot editing, so that way there's no confusion. This first squad, it's going to be 15 man. It's going to be 300 points. So here's the changes. 800 man, 300 points. That means this total right here is going to go up by 17. So in actuality, it'll be 876. So important to note. I super apologize. I just realized with the math we can do it. Let's change this out as well. Sorry. Gonna fix that. It's actually 1,998 points. I thought it looked a little weird. But yeah, that's the true total. Focus on that, please. So I have fixed it on the spot. So you're welcome. No, I'm sure somebody in the comments would have mentioned, hey, you could get an extra death company in there. And you know what? They're right. I did get an extra death company in there. So good for us. Obviously, changed sword and bolt pistol for that. And everything looks pretty good here. So this should be a lot of bodies on the table. Really, overwhelm the opponent. It should make it, in my eyes, really, really tough for the opponent to shoot down all of us. And especially with having, keep in mind there's 50 models for the troops plus another 29. That's a lot of bodies. And if we split into combat squads, if it's not kill points, I'd highly recommend splitting into combat squads. So that way you're just all over the board. The units might die a bit quicker, but as long as you keep the missile launchers in the back and rush the flamers and meltas forward, I think you're going to do really good. I could see this being brought against maybe Tyranids or Orcs if there's a big issue. I don't normally talk about tactics in the video, but I just kind of coming up with me on the spot. This is a list that most people will probably be kind of hesitant to use. That's why I'm talking about it like this, because Blood Angels are more about the close combat killy. And which this features, it has Death Company in it, the Death Company Dreadnought as well. I think it'll be good. No dedicated transport, but that's fine, because if you have enough bodies, who cares, in my eyes. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this list. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys like it as well. Again, feel free to leave in the comments your thoughts on this particular list. Remember, 1998 points, not 1978. Ugh. And as always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I will see you guys next time.